Welcome back to The Explainer. We are jumping right into the latest weekly data, giving you a fast-paced market intelligence briefing for the second week of August 2026. Look, the polymer landscape is shifting incredibly fast right now, between geopolitical tensions and some seriously sluggish downstream momentum, so we're going to cut straight through the noise today so you can make the best, most informed decisions for your business.
As always, every single piece of intel we are unpacking today is sourced directly from Polymer Bazaar. They are your absolute go-to authority for price, prediction, and profit in the polymer space. If you are navigating the complexities of the PET market, having reliable real-time data isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential. And that is exactly what we are breaking down for you right now.
We're actually skipping the standard agenda today because there is really only one critical strategic question facing your business this week. Is it time to stockpile PET, or should you hold on to your cash? It is a genuinely tough call when the global market is throwing us such mixed signals. So let's look at what the data actually dictates you should do.
Section 1. Global PET Market Snapshot. Let's look at the broad macroeconomic picture. Okay, to understand the currents pushing global trade right now, we really have to look at this widespread, sluggish demand. Over in the US, imports are up, but domestic purchases are weak, which is holding delivered duty-paid West Coast prices steady at 68 cents per pound. Europe is kind of experiencing a similar mixed bag. We're seeing dull domestic demand masked by really strong exports, keeping free delivered Northwest Europe prices stable at 1,200 euros per metric ton. Meanwhile, Turkey and China are facing their own unique pressures. In Turkey, tight purified terephthalic acid, or PTA supplies, are pushing prices up just slightly by $10 to $1,310. At the exact same time, China is dealing with geopolitical crises, inflating feedstock costs against weak demand, with spot prices sitting at 7,500 RMB. So, what's the resounding global theme here? A distinct, undeniable lack of buyer enthusiasm across the board.
Moving on to Section 2, the Indian Bazaar breakdown. Let's zoom in on local market strategy. Seeing where this global stagnation meets local strategy is fascinating. Right now, overseas suppliers are maintaining PET bottle-grade offers, specifically for that 0.80 intrinsic viscosity grade, near $1,190 per metric ton for August 2026 cost insurance and freight shipments into India. So even with this dull global picture, overseas suppliers are actively trying to hold a firm line on their pricing for the Indian import market.
But hey, you can't just look at the base dollar amount, right? You also need to factor in the newly revised customs exchange rate, which dropped import rates down to 96.05 rupees per dollar. That's a drop of 1 rupee and 15 paise. Export rates have similarly dropped down to 94.30. This subtle shift in the exchange landscape directly impacts your landed costs, so it is a vital piece of the puzzle when you're calculating your operational margins this week.
All right, Section 3. RIL's early bird strategy and how they are trying to ignite the buying urge.
To break through all this hesitation and actively try to ignite your buying urge amidst this overarching dullness, Reliance Industries Limited, RIL, has launched a really compelling two-step lifting-based scheme. Step 1 offers an immediate early bird discount of 2 rupees per kilogram, effective strictly from August 6th through August 15th, 2026. But look, they know buyers are highly anxious about future price drops right now, so Step 2 introduces price protection. This kicks in from August 6th and lasts until the next price announcement, essentially shielding buyers from any sudden downward market adjustments. It's a highly calculated move by local producers to kickstart some momentum in a distinctly sluggish environment.
Section 4. Final Purchase Recommendations. Time for some data-driven actions.
Before making a move, we have to gauge the current buying pulse. As the intelligence report clearly notes, we're seeing buyers actively dodge bulk purchases. Why? Because sales of finished products remain completely lackluster. Converters are mostly preferring to purchase only for their immediate factory requirements. Even with some retail segments showing lesser availability, the downstream demand simply isn't there to justify taking on excess inventory, regardless of those enticing early bird discounts currently on the table.
Which leads us directly to our verdict: buy for routine requirements only. The reasoning here is highly strategic and entirely data-driven. If downstream demand doesn't improve during the span of this discount scheme period, there's a very real possibility that local producers might be forced to revise their ex-works prices downwards anyway. While price protection does help mitigate some of that risk, tying up your valuable cash in bulk stock when end product sales are dull is just a major operational hazard right now. For the time being, play it safe. Stick to buying exactly what you immediately need to keep your production lines running smoothly.
Finally,
Section 5. Instant Polymer Market Updates. Getting your real-time pricing data.
To make sure you never miss a sudden price revision, you can get real-time pricing, market predictions, and official company price lists in under 5 seconds by using the Polymer Bazaar WhatsApp chatbot. It is literally an incredible tool for saving time and staying ahead of the curve. You get direct access to instant Bazaar data and official company price list right there in your chat, and it's reliably available 24/7. All you have to do is send the word PET via WhatsApp to +91 93746 24365. It's like having a dedicated market analyst right in your pocket whenever you need to make a quick, high-stakes purchasing decision.
Which leaves us with the ultimate question as we wrap up this intelligence briefing. Are local producers going to be forced to drop prices further, or will downstream demand suddenly ignite and flip these market dynamics completely on their head? Stay plugged into the chatbot to find out exactly how this tension resolves, and we will see you for the next explainer. Keep your eyes on the data and keep making those smart, calculated moves.